Welcome back. Today, I'm going to be talking about the perimeter of all shapes. So, I'm aware that there are different equations for different perimeters. However, what all those equations have in common is they're just simpler ways of basically saying that to find the perimeter of any shape, you add up the side lengths. You may have seen that the perimeter for a rectangle, for example, is equal to 2 length plus 2 width, but that's because what are the four sides of a rectangle? Well, two of them are lengths and two of them are widths, so it would be just the same as adding all four of those together. You also might have seen that the perimeter of a square is 4 times one of the side lengths, which is the exact same as just adding up all four side lengths, which are just the same thing 4 different times. And so we can use any of these equations if we'd like, but the great thing about perimeter is if you forget an equation, no big deal, because all you have to do is just add up all the side lengths and you will get the correct answer. So here's the first example. Here we want to find the perimeter of this rectangle. So the perimeter can be found by just adding up all the side lengths. In this case, because we know it's a rectangle, we know that the opposite sides are congruent. So that means that this side is 7 centimeters and this side is also 3 centimeters as well. So to find the perimeter, I could use 2L plus 2W, which is our official equation, or I could just add up the four sides. And either way, I'll get the same thing. I'm going to go through both methods today. So first, let's go over what we would do if we just wanted to add up all the side lengths. I'd add 7 plus 3 plus 7 plus 3. And well, 7 plus 3 is 10. 7 plus 3 here is another 10. And so overall, that's just going to be 20 centimeters. Now, let's say we use the official equation, which is that the perimeter of a rectangle is 2 lengths plus 2 width. Well, in that case, we're going to have 2 times 7, since 7 is our length, plus 2 times 3, since 3 is our width. 2 times 7 is 14, plus 2 times 3 is 6, and 14 plus 6 is 20 once again. And so either method we use, whether we use our official equation or whether we just add up all the side lengths, we get both the same thing both times anyway for the perimeter. Because essentially perimeter just means, if I was to walk around this, rectangle, how far did I walk kind of thing. So here's another example. In this example, this shape is a non-traditional shape. And so for this one, the only way to really find the perimeter is to add up all the side lengths. Now, something you might notice though is, did they give us all the side lengths? Well, no, they didn't. They gave us only this one, and this one, and this one, and this one, but they didn't give us this one and this one. A common mistake I see students make is just adding up the ones that are given and forgetting that there are actually other side lengths that we must include as well. Just because they're not given doesn't mean that they are not part of the perimeter. They're still part of our perimeter. So our job is to find them. So I want to talk about how to find them. Let's start by finding this side length here. The thing is, this side length here is equal to this side length minus this part of it, right? Which is the same as this part over here. So all I have to do to find the yellow side length part is do 10 minus 6, because this is the same as this one minus this extra part here would give us just this length. And so 10 minus 6 is 4. So therefore the yellow one is 4 yards. We can do a similar thing for finding this other missing length, which is this one right here. So to find this one, we need to say, well, the full length here is 20 yards, and then the extra part of it that isn't part of the red one is 4 yards. So if we do 20 minus 4, we get that this part is 16 yards. Now that we found the missing side lengths, we can add everything up in order to get the perimeter. So perimeter is going to be 16 plus 4 plus 4 again plus 10 plus 20 plus 6. All right, and then I'm going to kind of pair some of these things up to make it a little bit simpler. So 16 plus 4 is 20, 4 plus 6 is another 10, and then we have plus 10 plus 20, and then 20 plus 10 plus 10 plus 20 is really just 20 plus 20 plus 20, which is 60. So therefore, the overall perimeter of this very interesting shape would be 60 yards. As always, if you do have any questions, feel free to put those in the comment section, and we'll see you for the next one.